Why are you still standing there staring at me like a fool? The floors are dirty, the dishes are piled up, and the laundry hasn't been touched. Move your lazy feet and get to work.
Stepmother, I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. My stomach is empty. Please, can I have just a little food before I start?
Food, did you say food? Look at you already thinking of eating when you've done nothing in this house. Do you think food is free? Even stray dogs must find scraps before they eat, and yet you dare ask me for food before you've lifted a finger.
So the first thing we are going to do is to go to ChatGPT, where we are going to generate our story. I've made a video about how you can be able to use ChatGPT to set up your own YouTube channel from scratch. I'm going to leave the link to that video in the description box, right? You can ask ChatGPT the kind of niche that you should be in. You can ask ChatGPT the content type that you should be creating. You can even ask ChatGPT to generate content ideas for you and to also give you script on how you can be able to create this particular content, right? And for this video, we are definitely going to be using ChatGPT to create our story. So here I'm going to ask ChatGPT, to give me a story about a mother and a daughter, or a stepmother and a stepdaughter, right, having a conversation. And you can start your YouTube channel, faceless YouTube channel, yes, with this AI tool, because of course you can do almost everything with ChatGPT. So we need the story to actually create the video that you just saw. So that's the story that I'm trying to generate right here. So when you go to ChatGPT, just generate the kind of story, or tell ChatGPT to give you the kind of story that you would want to create, or anything that you want to create at all. Just tell ChatGPT to do it for you, and ChatGPT is going to create it for you. So once ChatGPT is done creating this conversation, we are going to use this conversation to generate our images and also to go further with this particular video. So I'm giving it a very detailed description of what I want ChatGPT to do for me. You want to make sure that you are giving ChatGPT a very descriptive information about what you want ChatGPT to actually give you, else you are going to not get exactly what ChatGPT is going to give you, or you're not going to get exactly what you would want, right? So make sure that you are very, very detailed in your description. Like I said, ChatGPT can actually do everything for you, or almost everything for you, especially if you are starting up new on the YouTube channel. And I love it because it's going to just give you a direct thing what to do, right? So once I'm done, I'll just click on send, and here is the powerful story that ChatGPT just gave me. This is something that we are going to use in this video, like I said, because we need this description. I don't want to go ahead cracking my head about storyline. So ChatGPT has given me a storyline, and has also given me a perfect conversation that I will use for this particular story. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to copy the story and also take it to where I'm going to get my images from, and also I'm going to ask ChatGPT to describe, or to give me a description of what the stepmother looks like and what the daughter also looks like, because of course I will be taking you to another AI app where we are going to generate the images, and I want a description of how to generate these images, or how these images are going to look for us to be able to generate. And I don't want a situation where I will get there and start guessing or doing it on my own. I don't want to do it on my own. So I'm going to go straight now and ask ChatGPT to give me a description, right, of what the images are going to look like. So I'm just going to click on the ask anything, and then I'm going to go ahead to ask ChatGPT to describe the images for me, so that I can take it to the app where I'm going to generate this image. Now I've actually made a video talking about different apps that you can actually use to generate images for your AI faceless YouTube channels, right? So if you have not seen that video, I'm going to leave the link in the description box. So it is not just this particular app that I'm going to be using that is the only app that you can use to generate images. There are a lot of them, right? So this is the description of what the stepmother and the stepdaughter looks like that ChatGPT has given to me. So what I'm going to do now is to go through it and see if it is something that I would like. If it is not something that I would like, of course I'm going to tell ChatGPT to maybe redo it for me, or give it another description that I would prefer, right? So what I'm going to do, once I'm done, if I'm okay with it, I'm just going to highlight it and then select the particular description and then copy it and take it to the second app which we are going to be using to generate the images. So I'm going to just highlight it and then select or copy. Then we'll go over to the next app, which is Bing, right? The next app we are going to use to generate this image is Bing. So once you click on Bing, you can download it from your Play Store, right? Once you click on it, it's going to show you image. Click on it and then you are going to input in your prompt. One thing with all of these AI tools is you need to have a prompt, and that is the prompt that we got from ChatGPT right now, right? You need to be able to describe fully what you want for these AI tools to actually work with. If you cannot describe very well, they will not be able to work with you, right? Or they will not be able to give you something that you would want to get, right? So here I'm just putting in some corrections that was not also included in what ChatGPT gave me, so that it will look real, right, for me, and it will also follow what I am actually thinking in my head or what I'm looking at getting. So I'll go over and make sure that it is correct, every spelling is correct, every punctuation, paragraphs, whatever is actually correct, and then I will go ahead and click on create, right? So this is me just taking out some of the part that I don't need that ChatGPT gave me and then replacing it with something else that I want, right? This is something that you should also do just to make your own creation actually unique and something that it is really you, right? Now this is what Bing AI is giving to me. It is actually generating the image for me, and it's going to take a while. You just give it like 2-3 or at most 5 minutes and it's going to generate the image for you. And this is what the image looks like. I'm going to take it up a bit so that we can actually see what this image look like. Okay, it's still loading. Let's just wait a bit so that it is going to load fully and then we'll see. So once it's done loading, I'm going to go ahead and open it so that we can actually save the image. Okay, I will open it and then I'm going to go ahead and click on the arrow facing down, which is save, and I'm going to save it. So once I'm done with this, it's going to save. The image is going to save directly to my gallery, and then I'll go over to ChatGPT again and copy that of the stepdaughter, right? The description of the stepdaughter. I'm going to copy it and then take it again to Bing AI, where it's going to generate another image for me that is going to be for the stepdaughter, right? So I'm just going to paste it, and then I'm going to go ahead and correct any error that is found there. I'm going to go ahead and add anything that I will feel like is okay for me to generate a unique image that is going to be originally mine. I'll go ahead and just tweak it and then click on create, right? So make sure that you are doing this. Make sure you are going through the write-up that ChatGPT gave you. Make sure that you are adding your own flavors to it so that it will not just be something that is really done 100% from an AI app, right? So once I click create, it is going to start generating the image for me, and the image I started generating, we just need to give it a little bit of time so that it is going to come out fully and then show us what it looks like. Okay, so it's still generating. We are just going to give it a little bit of time and then we are going to see what the image looks like. I'm going to also open the image fully because yes, it has fully downloaded, so it has fully uploaded. So I'm going to open it and then download it, right? Once I download it, it's also going to save in my gallery, and then the next thing we are going to do is go to the app that we are going to use in generating our video. Now the first app we are going to be using is Digin AI. So you want to go to your Google Chrome, click on Digin, open the image section of the app, and then click on the image we just generated, and then go ahead and put in the prompts. Now the prompt you want to put in here is the prompt that you want the video to actually do. What you want the image to actually do for you is what you are going to write in the prompt. So here I'm just going to say the image should just move around and then talk, whether angrily or with a smiling face, right? But in this particular story that I'm creating is going to be an angry face. Now one thing about Digin is that it only gives you 5 seconds, to create an image that can move, right? It can only move for 5 seconds because it's not a paid version, it's a free version. If you do the paid version, I'm sure it's going to give you more options, but then we are going at something that is not going to dip our pockets. Once I'm done, I'm going to click on generate image, or generate video rather, and let it do its thing. It can take a lot of time, trust me. This took me about an hour to create all of the generations that I need, but then again, you have to be patient because again, it is free. So see what Digin actually gave us. The image is actually moving and everything. So what I'm going to do now is download it and then go ahead and create for the stepdaughter, right? You want to bring in the image, tell Digin what you want the image to do, and then click on generate. Another reason why I don't really like Digin is because it is 5 seconds. I am really limited to some of the things that I can do or my images can do, right? But I love the fact that the images can move, they can do hand gestures, they can smile, they can cry, and they can do a whole lot of things depending on the prompt that you gave it, right? And that is something that I really love for the fact that it is also free. The only disadvantage is it has to be 5 seconds, right? Unless you are paying for it. So this is the image that is created, or this is the video that is created for the stepdaughter. I'm just going to go ahead and do more scenes because I need reaction as the stepdaughter is talking to the stepmother, and also as the stepmother is talking to the stepdaughter. So it depends on what you are creating. Once you are done with that, you are going to take the video clips that we just generated to another app called Dreamface. This is where the rest of the magic is going to happen. Now, when you open the app, just click on the video that we just generated from Digin, right? And then click on OK or click on done. Then scroll down to the down part of the app. Is going to show you how to put in your prompts, what you want this particular video or the image in this video to say. Just click on it and then add in your prompt. Now don't forget, for this one we are adding the prompt that we generated from ChatGPT, the storyline we generated from ChatGPT. So I'll go ahead and copy it and then go back to the app or to Dreamface app and then input in that prompt. I will also scroll down to choose the kind of voice that I want. You can actually record your own voice for this particular app, right? And I love it because with YouTube restrictions on AI videos, using your voice is a perfect way to go by without getting all of those strikes from YouTube, right? So yeah, I'm using the voice that I've recorded before for this video. I'm going to do that and then click on generate. Once you click on generate, it's going to take its time to generate the video for you, and it's just give it like 2-3 minutes and it's going to generate. It's quite fast compared to Digin, right? Now when that is done, this is the video that we got. I'm going to play the video later on for you to see. So first of all, once the video is done like this, you are going to scroll down to where you are going to see download and then click on the download button so that it can be saved in your device, right? Now you want to do this for all of the parts of the video or for the conversation that you are going to have, right? I have like 3 or 4 conversations, but I'm not going to show you how I did all of them. This is just the pattern that I used to do all of them, both the stepmother part and the stepdaughter part. So you want to go ahead and repeat the same steps for the both parts or for whatever video that you are going to do. And then the next step is to actually join all of the clips together, and for that I am going to be using an app called InShot. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and generate all of the clips that I need for the video, and then we head over to InShot. Okay, because of this video I'm going to leave it here. So once I'm done, I will take it down to InShot where I'm going to put all of them together, right? And I'm going to take it to InShot where I'm going to put all of them together. InShot is a very beautiful app that helps me to actually put these images together or these video clips that I've done together. It is very simple, it's so easy to work with. It has a lot of tools that is going to help you to actually put these images together. So because the image is not actually wild for the size of YouTube and for the fact that I want to create a 2 motion illusion. I'm going to push this particular one that you are seeing now to one side and then bring in the daughter, that of the stepdaughter, so that we can also see her facial reaction whenever the stepmother is talking to her also. I don't know if that makes sense, because right now creating double image is actually a little bit complex, right? Not impossible, but it's just complex. So for a beginner, I'm just showing you like the simplest steps to actually get this done without being a techie, right? I'm also going to show you how to make a 2 image picture talk, not necessarily getting them separately. You can do them straight up, but for the purpose of beginner friendly video, I'm going to just do it like this for you. So this is how I'm going to create all of the scenes that I'm going to be creating. Depending on how many scenes that you are creating in your story, this is how I'm going to create it, and voila, this is what we got.
What do you actually think about this video? If you love it, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more. Do not forget to like this video and do not forget to share it with your friends that are struggling with having AI video done for their faceless YouTube channels. For more tips on how to grow here on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much, and I'm going to see you all in the next video. Bye.